I can see where this is going. One of the most fascinating things about Japanese culture is how they use and reuse everything. Where we tend to throw things away if it's not working, the Japanese will fix them and fix them and fix them. It's old school. It's like we used to have to do. One of the ways they do that are reusing pieces of cloth. You might have heard of furoshiki. Furoshiki is a wrapping cloth. There is, yet again, another video detailing the history of furoshiki, the different sizes that we need to use, close-ups on the knots and everything. But I'm just going to give you a snippet of how you can easily turn a very simple present into an absolutely wonderful gift. Sometimes the people are more excited about the wrapping than they are the gift that's in the middle. I'm going to wrap my sewing box. So you might have seen this earlier. You'll see this probably on all of the shows. This comes everywhere with me. So we're going to wrap this. Now, everybody out there, well, I'm saying everybody, I think everybody out there has spare bits of fabric. You'll have old scarves. If you go to the charity shops, the op shops, wherever you are in the world, you're going to be able to get squares of fabric that we can do this with. So instead of spending a couple of pounds on a fancy piece of paper that's going to get discarded, we're going to use cloths to do it. Obviously, it's very, very eco-friendly as well. So this is a traditional furoshiki. This one is made of Chirimin, which is from the Tango district in Kyoto. And yet again, there will be a whole video on the Tango district in Kyoto, because once I get started talking, there's absolutely no stopping me. And I love giving people information. The passion for me is passing on information, which is why I like teaching and I love doing my tours to Japan, because whether you're new or old, I'm going to teach you something new. So, basic furoshiki. This is a medium-sized furoshiki. They usually come 3 to 4 different sizes, but we can use any piece of cloth. This one is hemmed around the edge, but you don't even need to do that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this flat on our table. There's a free PDF on this as well if you want to know the sizes and you want to know what to use for whatever subject that you're wrapping. So this is a basic box wrap. It's one of the simplest ones to do. So you're going to lay this down so it's, what's the word I'm looking for? I never know this word. It's not straight. It's sideways. No, I don't know the word. This is what we're looking for. I will research the word. I've never known the word. Even when I used to work on the telly, I never knew the word. So we'll go with it. Oh, I don't know my left from my right either. So if I have to tell you your left, my right, I'm sorry, you're going to have to research because I haven't got the faintest idea. So we're going to take the box. We're going to put the box into the middle of the cloth. And we're going to take the back corner and you're going to fold it over the front of the box. Try and keep it as straight as you can. Sometimes it's better if you iron the cloth as well, but I don't really care. So you're going to fold it over to the front. So we're going to unfold it, make sure we've got enough space. Another way to do it is to put your box in the very corner. You can wrap this over. Now, this is loose lid, and you can gently fold it over. I think that's actually better with this size box. And what we're looking for is this part here that was right over the edge of the table is to just hang slightly. So if I turn that around to show you. I can't do things backwards either, by the way. So this is just hanging slightly over here. This is what we're looking for. Okay. So we've got that in there. We're going to pull these out neatly to the side. Try and keep it equal. I mean, in Japan, we like things equal. I like things equal here, which is why I went mad 5 minutes ago, because my table wasn't straight. Yet my house is a tip. Go figure. So make sure that hangs over the front, like so. So you're going to take this corner and you're going to take this corner. Now, again, there's different ways to tie these knots. They're called musubi. Knot in Japanese is musubi. So if you see the word musubi, that just means a knot. And then it will have something at the front of it which tells you which type of knot. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come onto the box and I'm going to fold in the side of the fabric. So we've got a nice, neat corner. I'm going to do the same on the other side. So we've got a nice, neat corner. Then what we're going to do is you're going to pull this one up to this side, hold it here, And you're going to do the same with this one. So what we're looking for is to get these corners really nice and neat. Now, if you just tie a knot in there, your knot is going to be not facing in the right direction. So it's not the right knot. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over the top like that. You're going to pull it one tag towards you. You're going to put one away from you, and you're going to tie it here because we've got another knot to put in. So if you tie it into there, then what we're going to do is you're going to tie another knot, and this time try and get these so that they're facing upwards, but we can jiggle it round at the end. So this time we're going to go over the top and underneath, and we're going to pull it sideways. So this way, if you do it this way, with the first knot going up to down, depending on where you're coming from, it could be down to up. But I've told you, I don't know these things. That direction. What's that? So that's portrait, isn't it? And that's landscape. Yeah? So we're working on land. No, I won't go there. Anyway, follow what I'm doing here. Don't do what I say, do what I do. So we're going to pull it nice and tight. So make sure this knot is really, really pretty. So you can jiggle it to get all the colours showing through. A lot of Furoshiki actually have double sides as well, so you've got two colours. So what we're going to do now to make this nice is you're going to twist these so that the colours are showing on the top. You're going to take this point again and you're going to tuck it into there. Sometimes you have to loosen it off to tuck it in. Doesn't matter. Tuck it in. Or you can use a chopstick. Chopsticks are great for everything. And you can tuck it in to there. And what have we got? We've got half a bow. You're going to do the same with the other side. You're going to tuck it in to there. Like I said, chopstick's perfect because it's not going to harm your fabric. And we've now got a bow on the top. Okay, so this is first position. So what we're going to do with this now to make it special. So say you're giving a present to a mum who's just had a baby. The baby's important, but the mum's more important because she's just done all the hard work. So we're going to give her a box of lovely toiletries so she can have a nice bath. But we want to give the kiddie something nice because they don't know, they're only little, they're not going to have a clue. So you can give them something like this little teddy bear. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the box to face me. You're going to take this point this time and you're going to fold it down and under. So what's that giving you now? That's giving you a pocket. So what you can do in the pocket, you can put a card in there, or you can just slip a little teddy bear in there. So you've got a perfect gift. You've used a bit of cloth. You've got something to mummy, something to the little baby, and they now have a cloth that they can pass on. So they can pass this cloth on to the next person, or if it's a really nice cloth, they can keep as a keepsake. We've got loads more projects coming soon. Subscribe so you don't miss them.